Hey guys, a little late for the party, but here is your weekly Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn preview and prediction. We're talking about Auburn versus Western Kentucky. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Enjoy your weekend. War Eagle. All right, YouTube. Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. Talking Auburn football. Go ahead and subscribe to Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Doing a carcast for this Auburn preview and prediction for Western Kentucky. A lot of news swirling around Auburn that Lane Kiffin might be the next head coach for Auburn. We don't know a lot about that as far as solidarity. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that. I like Lane Kiffin's success, but I'm also a little iffy on his loyalty factor. I think he can be very successful at Auburn. I think he could put Auburn in a position to be a national championship contender, depending on the NIL money at Auburn and depending on, the type of recruits that he's able to attract there. And I mean, recruits will come to Auburn. I mean, you got the new facility, you got the new NIL money, so you just never know. You also have Hugh Freeze, Coach Prime, and other Coach Grimes that are also factors in this thing. But let's get into Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky can toss that football around. You talk about 3,000 yards for the quarterback there, and they can definitely move the football. They have given some Power 5 teams some stress this year. You talk about 7-4, and usually when you have the game between Auburn and Alabama, you kind of have a warm-up game, say, between Samford, Alabama State, Alabama A&M, not Appalachian State, but Idaho. But you're talking about Auburn taking on a bowl-eligible team right before they face Alabama with the win over Western Kentucky and an absolutely improbable win probably against Alabama. Auburn becomes bowl eligible. That's something that Auburn has its sights on at this point. So as we look at this football game, we look at Auburn, we look at the momentum that was built over the course of the last few weeks with Carnell Williams and, really missing that opportunity against Mississippi State. You get that win, eventually losing in overtime, you get that win, and the subsequent win over Texas A&M, now you're talking about possible bowl eligibility. You talk about a missed opportunity. Even though they played well, even though they fought back, they took the lead, they got the game in the overtime, but you might have missed that opportunity to take a team that was, really flatline for the most part, and give them the opportunity to make a bowl game. The only thing that stands in the way now is a very scary Western Kentucky football team and a very talented Alabama team that is kind of vulnerable, but you got to face them on the road. Auburn offensive line improved. Here's the thing. Here's the factor, though. Auburn's passing game has to absolutely improve. You got to get into triple digits with passing yards with Robbie Ashford. You got to get the wide receivers a little bit more active. You got to, kind of open this playbook up to give Auburn the opportunity to win a game like Alabama or even Western Kentucky, because Western Kentucky spreads the ball around. They got a couple of receivers that, have 800, 900 yards apiece. And these guys can really make the football go around. So as I look at this, I think Auburn has gained some momentum. I think Auburn has really started to look at what is working for them. I want them to get a little bit more, vertical with the passing game. More horizontal with the passing game. And I think for Auburn to win these next two games, Robbie Ashford has to have at least 200 yards passing and averaging about 8 yards per pass. That's just the reality of it. I got Auburn in this game against Western Kentucky 28-17. I think Auburn has the physicality. I think the home game factor will be key. Western Kentucky will be very hungry, considering that they are bowl eligible. And what a notch in the belt would it be to get a victory over Auburn. But I think Auburn is the more talented team. I think Auburn will take advantage of the opportunity to win this football game. Auburn 28, Western Kentucky 17. Leave your comments, leave your predictions in the comment section. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speaks for Us Auburn. Been at this for about 3 years. I really appreciate the support. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. War Eagle.